What?
I
Why
can
do you
change.
want to keep your computer a secret? What is the use of password?
No, if I will get a password, my secret password, no one can open my that
Who is
computer.
going to open your computer?
Only me and my sister.
Will
Same,
it
same.
be will it be a desktop or a
Sir,
laptop?
it is with me also. My mother also take my computer.
Desktop.
Yes, I think
I know
everyone
about
can
that.
see your computer. My computer is open for all. I
Need
never protect
alarm.
my computer with a password.
iPhone.
But I always no, I have a laptop which I
Dad,
always
look.
keep secret.
This is my phone.
Okay. So
Sir,
okay,
from
let
which
us
I'm joining is my phone.
let
Is a word which can tell the place of noun pronoun.
why do you use prepositions, Manya?
Sir, we use
Preposition is
to
a word usually
No,
placed
no,
before
no,
a
Manya,
noun.
Manya.
Sir, we use preposition to tell the place of any person, thing, or we can say a noun or a pronoun.
You use preposition not to tell the place, but tell the relation. Tell the relation. Okay? The relation can be a place, it can be a position, it can be some condition, etc. Anyway, I have some information for you. You have 3 types of prepositions. How many types?
Three.
Three.
First are simple prepositions.
Second, hard preposition.
Simple prepositions are one word preposition. Only one word. For example, in, by, for, at, on, in. These are examples of simple prepositions. What prepositions?
Simple preposition.
Why are these prepositions called simple?
Simple preposition. Sir, because they
Sir,
are
because
simply used.
They are only one word preposition. Okay?
sir, it is only one word preposition.
That's
That's
why it is
why.
simple. Then
And it is looks like simple also.
we have compound prepositions. What prepositions?
Compound prepositions.
Sir, I know what are compound prepositions.
Yes, what are
Sir,
compound prepositions? Tell me.
Compound prepositions are prepositions which are formed by two prepositions.
Yes, they are compound prepositions because they are formed
It is
by
only two words.
two words. For example,
What am I making?
within,
Yes.
without,
Sir, within is used for
Before
period of time. Like I have
into,
to do it in within 2 hours. Within.
yes, into,
that out to.
into, without.
It is already you have already said this.
Okay, these are known as compound prepositions. Up to,
Down to.
no, down to is not a preposition.
Over to.
No, no, no.
And sir, sometimes sir say we are not learning up to that level.
Yes, up to, within, without, into. Phrasal preposition. It's a phrase. What is a phrase? Phrase is a set of words. It is a set of words. You have phrasal prepositions. For example, according to, in spite of, due to.
I have heard this.
Sir, it means
Yes.
phrasal plus preposition.
No. Phrasal prepositions are prepositions that have more than one words. The words may or may not be prepositions. For example, according to is a preposition, but according is not a preposition. In spite of. In spite of. Have you ever read or heard these words anywhere? In spite of hard work, he failed. What does it mean?
Sir, what?
In spite of hard work, he failed. What does it mean?
Sir, does it mean that after doing hard work he failed?
Even after doing hard work, he failed. Okay? Even after. This is also a preposition. Even after doing hard work, he failed. And then, according to.
Sir, but he do hard work. How do he fail?
In spite of doing hard work, you can fail even after doing hard work. There are some
Yes, when
conditions.
Sir, do you know? My father says, if you will read, I will give you this, I will give you this. And it is very, very costly thing. My father want to give me like for remote card, some computers. But when I do many order, many get, I always fail. Zero number in maths.
Yes, you can say in spite of hard work,
But
I could not get good
sir,
marks
I
in
have seen my
mathematics.
math paper. I have got 57.5 from 60.
My mother was saying one day, एग्जाम में तो लड्डू नंबर लाया.
Actually, learners, we are learning prepositions. I am interested in this topic, in preposition. I am not interested in what your mom said or what your dad is doing. Okay?
Yes, sir.
The third category of prepositions is phrasal preposition. The match was cancelled due to heavy rains. What is due to?
Sir, phrasal preposition because to is preposition but due is not.
Due to.
Yes.
Due to is a preposition. Due to. Okay? Well, the other day we were learning about phrasal verbs. What are phrasal verbs? Phrasal verbs are verb plus preposition. The first part in a phrasal verb is a verb and the second part is a preposition. For example, I told you, look after. What is look after?
Put out.
Preposition.
Look means verb, look is verb, and look out means preposition.
I am asking you about the meaning of look after. What is look after?
Phrasal preposition.
Sir,
The mothers look after their children. What does it mean?
Sir means caring.
Yes, care. Look after means care.
It means that care of those.
So, in a phrasal
Children.
preposition, the meaning of the preposition does not match with the words that you have in it. Look after does not mean look or after. It means caring. Okay? Then We have come off. Off. O double F. What is come off?
Phrasal verb.
It is phrasal verb. What does it mean? For example, Diwali comes off in the month of October. What is come off?
Coming on the Pacific Day.
No. Come off means it is generally celebrated. Come off means celebrate. Okay. Then we have put on. What is put on?
Sir, put on. Sir, put on is a phrasal verb, and I think
What does
put
it
on
mean?
put on the fire.
What does it mean? Put on.
Put on means. Sir,
Put
I
on means
don't know
wear.
it.
Wear. Put on this shirt.
Wear. Oh, put
Yes.
on this
Wear.
hat.
Wear.
Sir, but
What is?
we also, sir, usually we also
Put
say
on
put
this
on the
book.
fire. Put
No.
on the
No. No.
fire.
No. No. Put on the fire. That is wrong. Put
Put
out
on
the
the
fire.
put
Put
on
out.
the book. Put
No, Manu. No. No.
put out the book.
You cannot put out the book. Put out. Put out means to extinguish if something is burning.
Sir, put on your book. यहाँ
I
पर क्यों
cannot.
रख रहे हो? गिर जाता है.
Manu, how can you put on the book? Is it a dress? What nonsense are you saying?
I can't understand.
Try to understand. You are always speaking and speaking and speaking. If you keep on speaking and you never try to understand, then how can you understand? Put on means wear. Manya told us. What does it mean? What is put on?
Wear.
Wear. Put on this dress. Put on this shirt. Put on your shoes. Okay. So
Okay, sir.
if put on means wear, you have to use it in this sense. How can you say put on this my book? Is it a dress? Manu, tell me, is book a dress?
No.
Then how can you say put on the book? You can say put on the shirt, put on the coat, put on the trousers, put on the shoes. You can say like that. How can you say put on the book? And again, put out. Put out means to extinguish if something is burning. Put out the candle. Put out the fire. Okay? Can you say put out the book? Can you say it?
No, sir.
Yes. Now you can make a list of the phrasal verbs. We have already named two phrasal verbs. One is look after. What does it mean?
Sir, but when it will be test of subject, what agreement?
Sir, care. Sir, caring.
What is
Look
but you are telling me that you are discussing prepositions today. So how can we take up subject verb agreement if the topic is the prepositions?
I think I was not joining for some days. I had fever. That's why they are learning preposition.
That's not the issue. We are talking about phrasal verbs. Phrasal verbs, I repeat, are verbs plus preposition. And the special thing about phrasal verbs is that the meaning of the phrasal verb does not match with the verb and also with the preposition. It has a quite different meaning. We have already mentioned two phrasal verbs. One is look after. What does it mean, look after? Janvi, do you remember? What does it mean?
Sir, care.
Care,
The
yes.
care.
Yeah. Mothers look after their children.
Mother
Okay.
is caring.
You can also say, I have to look after my garden. You can also say it. Now use this verb in your own sentence. Manu, say one sentence with look after. For example, mothers look after their children. Another example, I have to look after my garden. Say another example. Manu.
The principal look after the class.
Principal look after. This is incorrect. You have
Sir,
used,
but
you
in
have
my
used
school there is
wrong form of verb. Principal look after or looks after?
looks after.
Yeah. Why?
Looks after.
Because
Because
principal.
principal is singular.
Yes. Try to be accurate in your speech and in your writing. The principal looks after the class. The principal also looks after the school. Okay. Then we have another phrasal verb, put on.
Sir, can I tell one example of look after?
Okay.
Earlier, in the earlier word, everybody everybody everybody
Look after the birds.
in earlier
Sir, look
word,
after the birds.
everybody thought that only the mother should look after the children, not fathers.
This is very, very long sentence. Your sentence should be very short so that everyone can hear it and understand it. Yeah.
Early mothers look after children.
You can say, my father looks after the family. You can say like that. Then put on. Make one sentence with this phrasal verb. Janvi,
Put on your new dress.
yes, exactly. Put on your new dress. Put on means wear. Manya, can you make another?
Yes, sir.
Say,
My sister put on her new sea
your
green dress.
sister put on. This is
My
incorrect.
my sister, uh, my sister put on the dress for her
Your
birthday.
sister, my sister put on. It is incorrect.
Puts on.
Yes, you have to use S or ES with the verb. Okay. Then another example of phrasal verb. We have phrasal verb take off. It is opposite of put on.
Yes,
What is
sir.
put on?
Take off
Yeah.
this.
Take off your shoes.
I take
Take
off my
off.
shoes after coming to school.
You take off your shoes before entering the room. Is it?
Yes, sir.
Take off your dress before going to sleep.
But I don't do this.
You never take off your dress before going to sleep. You sleep with your school dress. What do you say? Manya, Manu says he does not take off his dress. He sleeps with his school dress.
Sir,
Is
who
it not?
sleep? Be-
Is
Because
it
when
not
he will,
funny?
sir, is very
Janvi,
funny.
is it not funny? Manu, it is funny.
Yes, funny.
You do not take off your school dress, you even sleep with it. It is funny.
I sleep
Yes,
with
sir.
my lovely
You
shoes.
can do it sometimes. Who sleeps with school dress?
Manu, he says so. He says he does not take off his dress.
I not do this when my mother when my mother
Okay.
see when my mother see that I am not doing anything, then she take
Oh,
a stick and
your
beats me hardly.
Manu, your grammar is very, very poor. Try to speak correct English. Next time, try to speak correct English. You have to take off your dress before going to sleep. Okay?
Okay, what I feel sleepy.
Put on and take off. These are opposite phrasal verbs. Put on your school dress.
Take off your school dress.
Take off your school dress when you reach home. So put on and take off are opposite phrasal verbs. Okay?
So put on. Oh, put on. Take off. Take off is. Take off is.
Take off is opposite of put on.
Put on.
Yes. Then we have another example, put out. What is it? Put out means you have to stop if something is burning. Put out the candle.
Sir, tomorrow is my exam. That's why I am not focusing on grammar. I am
Fire
only focusing
bracket.
on exam.
Put out the fire when there is an emergency.
Yes, put out the fire. Put out the candle. So put out means to extinguish something if it is burning. Okay. Then this is the third phrasal verb. The next phrasal verb is put up. The other day we were discussing this phrasal verb. Put up. What is put up? Put up means stay. What is
Put up here. Put up here. Stay here.
where will you put up when you will go to Delhi? Where will you put up? I will
Put.
put up.
I will in the hotel.
I will put up. I will put up at my friends.
I will put up at Ashi's house.
Okay. I will
Because
put out.
Ashi.
I will put out at my friends. Sorry, I will put up at my friends.
I will go to China. I will eat snake.
Silly boy. You will go to China. Okay, you can go to China. Let others study in the class. Anyway,
Go.
we
You
were
are
discussing
Chinese.
we were discussing phrasal verbs. So once you have learned these things about phrasal verb, now tell me, what are phrasal verbs? Can someone tell me what are phrasal verbs? Yes, Janvi.
Sir,
Janvi is going to say.
okay, sir. Phrasal verb is word that first letter is verb and first letter is verb and second letter is Second letter is preposition, I think.
Yes, phrasal verbs are combination of verbs and prepositions. The first letter is a verb and the second letter is a preposition.
Preposition.
You can have a list of phrasal verbs in your grammar book. You can also locate phrasal verbs in your textbooks when you read chapters. You can have phrasal verbs in your lessons, and you will have to carefully choose the phrasal verb and make a list of them. Okay. So what?
Check up is also phrasal verb. Check up.
Check up is not phrasal verb. Check in is phrasal verb. Check in. Check in, check out.
I know check out.
Check in means enter.
Entered.
Check out means leave.
Means they are opposites.
Yes. Check in and check out are
Antonyms.
opposites.
Opposites.
Check in means
Phrasal
enter.
Sir, we can
verb.
also antonyms, right? Antonyms.
You have to check
Phrasal
in.
verbs means opposite.
You have to check in before 12 a.m. What does it mean?
What?
You have to check in before 12 o'clock.
Sir, means you have to enter before 12:30.
Yes, please check out before 12 o'clock. What does it mean, Manu?
Yes, sir.
You have to check out before 12 p.m. What does it mean?
It means you have to enter at 12 o'clock at night.
What are you saying? Check out does not mean enter.
Then what did you say?
Check out means you have to exit.
Oh, okay.
Yes, check out means exit. Manu, you are physically present in the class, but mentally you are somewhere else.
Sir, my mother tell me a joke. Present body, absent mind.
Yes, he is present body, absent mind. Rightly said. This time you are present in the class, but mentally you are not present. You are wandering somewhere else. Yes, these two girls. May I know your names?
Sir, my name is Divya.
Yes, Dibya. Who is the other one?
Sir, she is my sister. His name is Sujita.
Her name is Sujita. How old is Sujita?
Sir, Sujita is 8 years old.
And how old are you?
I am 10 years old.
You are 10 years old. In which class do you study?
I study in 6th class.
Okay, in which class does your sister study?
My sister is studying in 4th class.
Yeah. Can you tell me the name of your school?
My school name is SKVSM High School.
Where is it situated in?
It is situated in Kakinada Chiriga in Indrapalam.
It is in Andhra.
Yes, sir.
So, if I ask you to speak Telugu, can you?
Yes, sir.
For example, I want to say, what is your name? How will you say it in Telugu? What is your name?
I translate in Telugu.
Yes, what is your name?
Ni parenti.
Ni parenti.
Yes, sir.
Oh, where do you live in Telugu?
నువ్వు ఎక్కడ ఉంటున్నావు?
It is funny. I am 10 years old in Telugu.
నాకు 10 సంవత్సరాలు.
What word do you have for 10?
Padi.
Padi. Can you count from 1 to 10 in Telugu?
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10.
Oh, very nice, very nice. 1, 2. What is the word for 1?
Sir,
What is the word for 1?
1.
Okati.
Yes,
Two.
sir.
2.
2.
Rendu. 3.
3.
Mudu. 30.
Sir,
30.
30.
Mupai. 100.
100.
Ha ha. I am interested in learning Telugu. I will learn it from you. Anyway, learners, I think the time has come to close this class. So, nice talking with you. Manu, you were found absent-minded today. Be attentive in the class, otherwise you will miss a lot of things. Okay? A lot of, what is it?
Sir, it means that so much, so much, so much.
So much, yes. So, one learner has not switched the camera on.
Present body, absent mind. Okay.
Switch on the camera so that I may take your photograph for my record. Suman, your camera
Sagun.
is Sagun.
Sir, her name is Sagun.
Yes, Sagun, switch on your camera. Yeah. But you never told us anything about prepositions today. What are prepositions? May I hear it from you? What are prepositions? Shagun, do you hear me?
Sir, she never focus on class. Never.
It means she is very much like you.
Yes. Manu Singh,
Shagun,
I think
switch on your camera.
that's true. I think that you are more than her. Present body, absent mind.
Manu, switch on your camera.
Sir, Manu and Sagun, say what is a preposition?
Well, I think the time has come to end this class. So,
Sir, can you speak like this? Betty bought butter, but the butter was bitter, so Betty bought butter to make the bitter better.
no, this is a tongue twister and I never try it. This is known as tongue twister.
Yes, sir, I know. Betty bought
So,
butter, so the Betty bought butter, but the butter was better, so Betty bought butter to make the bitter better.
yeah. Well, thank you very much. Let us end this class. We will meet
Bye,
next
I love
time.
you. Happy Ganesh Chaturthi. I was saying Happy Chaturthi.
Yeah, happy Chaturthi. What is this Chaturthi?
Sir, I mean Happy Ganesh Chaturthi. Yes, sir. Happy.
How do you celebrate it?
Sir, we celebrated
I have already celebrated.
like this. Like this.
Do you?
Om Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Gan Pati Namo Namah. Shri Srishti Vinayak Namo Namah.
Okay. So, goodbye and good night.
Goodbye, sir. Happy Chaturthi all.